Okay. I have it moved by Councillor Pollard, seconded by Deputy Mayor Maxwell. Be it resolved that the Municipal Service Committee receives the Integrity Commissioner report regarding complaints and direct staff to place the report on the September 3rd council meeting for debate and consideration. Heard the motion, discussion. Councillor Jeff Banks.
Yeah, I think that as far as I'm going to support this, I would say that we receive the Integrity Commissioner's complaint with no further action.
I'll second that.
That's not a motion. The motion that's already on the floor, if that's how you feel about it, then the motion should be defeated.
Yes, okay, that's
Okay.
where I was going with it.
Okay, fair enough. Anyone else wish to speak to this?
Can you read it one more time, please?
Be it resolved that the Municipal Service Committee receives the Integrity Commissioner report regarding complaints and direct staff regarding, it should be a complaint, and direct staff to place the report on the September 3rd council meeting for debate and consideration. Okay?
And I'll ask for a recorded vote on that.
Okay, there's been a request for a recorded vote. And before I call the recorded vote, is there comments? I just want to say that my understanding of the legislation is that it is a legal requirement for us to put this report on an open public meeting agenda. So I would caution council that if they agree not to do that, then we are contradicting the Municipal Act. All right, anyone else wish to speak to the issue? Deputy Mayor Maxwell.
Okay, just a question, like, can a member of the public put in a complaint against us for not following procedure then?
I'm not familiar with what the process would be if we do not follow the provincial legislation. I would say the provincial government may, if they're monitoring any of this, may.
It would be the ombudsman.
Maybe the ombudsman or someone like that who would question council and our actions if that's the direction to go. I don't know if that's the direction we're going to go, but we'll find out. One of our councillors has declared a conflict on this, so there is only 8 of us that will be voting on this issue. Okay? So, anyone else wish to speak to the issue? Councillor Hutchings, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I do not agree with what has come down the pipe.
Okay. And I have Councillor Paula Banks. Go ahead, Councillor Paula Banks.
Yes, thank you. This whole issue started with an inappropriate investigation of a councillor, and I'm not going to support the findings. It was very flawed, in my opinion. It was inappropriate, and I think it was a personal vendetta, and I do not believe the findings are true.
Okay. Councillor Jeff Banks, do you have another comment? Or is your hand
Yes,
still
I'd like
up?
to make I'd like to make a friendly amendment that we receive the report without any further action. If I can get a seconder.
Now, okay, I mean, the motion as it reads would indicate no further action if it's defeated. So it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I'm not sure that, you know, like as it reads, it's we're directing staff to place the report on the September 3rd council agenda for debate and consideration. I mean, if that's defeated, it will not come forward. There'll be no further action taken. So,
Okay, that's fine.
I think, Councillor Banks, I think your suggestion is covered by the wording of the motion if it's defeated. If it's passed, then it will come forward and there'll be further discussion over the content and the penalty, potentially, okay?
Does it have to come to council meeting? That's what we're
Doesn't.
recommending.
Well, the legalities that have indicated by our municipal solicitor is that there is a legal requirement for an integrity commissioner's report to come to an open session.
If I can clarify, the report has to be made public. How it's made public is up to council.
Okay, made public.
It can go on an agenda, it can go on the website, it can be prepared at the front office for members of the public to pick up. What does need to be debated is any sort of penalty that may have been recommended by
Oh,
the
yes.
integrity commissioner. That needs to be debated in open session.
So it has to be made public, but how we make it public could be discussed. So if anyone wants to suggest a different way to make it public, it's still, the bottom line is if it's made public, it's made public, right? Councillor, Madam Clerk, you had your hand raised as well?
No, I was gonna repeat.
Same thing, okay. Okay,
Just another question?
if there's no further discussion, then I'm gonna,
Yep, just, yes.
oh,
Councillor
Councillor Banks again, go ahead.
Yeah, I put a friendly motion forward then that we accept the report and that we leave printed copies at the front of the office for the public to pick up. And that way we deal with the report.
I'll second that.
That's the September meeting,
Yes.
how it's
It
being
would-
made public.
If copies of the report are left at the office or at the front office or discussed at a council meeting, doesn't matter. It is then a fully public document, and I'm not sure that's where you want to go with this.
I would like to have it put at the front of the office.
Sorry, what?
Watch what
No.
you're doing.
Mm.
No, careful.
Watch what you're doing.
So, I'm not sure where to go on this. I have a motion on the floor, and you're suggesting an amendment to that.
No, just go ahead with the motion.
Okay, so then let's call the vote. And Madam Clerk, you can call the vote.
Councillor Jeff Banks,
No.
Can you reread the motion, please?
Be it resolved that the Municipal Service Committee receives the Integrity Commissioner report regarding a complaint and directs staff to place the report on the September 3rd council meeting for debate and consideration.
No.
Councillor Delaney,
Since it's legality and it's procedure we've done in the past, I would say yes.
Councillor Dunfield, no. Councillor Hutchings,
I can't do it, no.
Councillor Pollard,
At this point, no.
Deputy Mayor Maxwell,
Well, I gotta say yes, because we're legally putting ourselves in a position where we're gonna be in trouble, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Mayor Hoogan.
Yes. So the motion is defeated. Okay, I believe that's the end of our agenda. Correct? There's nothing
We're
else?
going to declare the meeting adjourned.
Then I will declare the meeting adjourned at 3:34 p.m. Thank you, members.
Put this down, I think this is the long